What if I told you the Bajaj Pulsar N160 na nilabas dito sa Pilipinas just got better sa Bajaj India? Mga boss, ito nga pala si Bajaj Pulsar N160S at saka si SS na grabe na nga yung specs sa kaniyang N160 na variant, ngayon is mas pinaganda pa. Kaya naman sa video ito, pag-uusapan natin ang kaniyang specs and key features, yung kaniyang S and SS difference na variant, at saka yung final thoughts natin about this motorcycle. When it comes to specs and key features, makikita natin agad dito that the Bajaj Pulsar N160SS is not yet available in the Philippines since kaka-release lang nito a few days ago. And when we talk about the colors and the variants, masasabi natin dito that iba yung styling na talaga kay Bajaj Pulsar N160S tsaka SS. Tapos, they have 3 variants in total, which is yung N160, N160S, at tapos N160SS. Now, when we're gonna talk about the displacement, meron nga pala tayo ditong 164.7cc displacement na naka-single cylinder. Meron naman itong power na 18.2 horsepower at 9,500 RPM. Camshaft of single overhead cam na naka 4 valves na. Torque naman natin dito is merong 14.4 Newton meters at 8,000 RPM. Bore stroke niya naman is merong 63.5 by 52 and 151 kilograms naman yung kaniyang wet weight. We have 14 liters of fuel capacity na nga tayo dito, and we have 5-speed gearbox manual transmission na motorcycle. Wala pa nga pala tayo ditong approximate fuel consumption estimation mga boss, kaya linagay ko na lang dito yung kaniyang previous na fuel consumption estimation, which is around 45 kilometers per liter. But pwede siguro natin makita yung kaniyang fuel consumption in the near future when more riders are testing this motorcycle. Naka-oil cooled na nga pala tayo dito. Fuel injected na rin, and ang nakaganda dito is that meron na itong slipper clutch. Meron itong dual channel ABS, meron tayong phone connect with navigation, 4 valves na tayo, naka-projector LED light na tayo dito sa headlight, and lastly, meron na itong TFT display sa kaniyang instrument panel. Now, when it comes to dimensions naman, pareho pa rin naman sila na merong 795mm of seat height, 165mm of ground clearance, and 1,348mm of wheelbase. 100 by 80 by 70 na nga pala yung kanyang front tires. 130 by 70 by 70 naman yung kanyang rear tires. So medyo matangkad nga yung kanyang seat height ano. So if ever you wanna ride this bike tapos yung height natin is around Pinoy height average, again, ang marerecommend ko dyan is that pwede natin pababaan yung kanyang rear suspensions, patabasan ang kanang upuan, o di naman kaya magsuot ng dagdag tangkad na sapatos, which is meron tayong nare-recommend dyan, ano, yan yung sinusuot ko para dagdag tangkad and confidence na rin na maapakan talaga natin yung ground para mabalance yung motorcycle natin. Now, when it comes to key features, makikita natin dito na meron na rin itong traction control, 4 riding modes, meron tayo ditong phone connect, crawl tech, meron na tayong Google navigation dito when we're gonna use it. Naka-ride by wire na rin tayo dito. Tapos yung kaniyang front forks na suspension is 37mm of USD or upside down na fork yung kaniyang front suspension dito. Tapos lastly, yung kaniyang lever sa kaniyang clutch and brake is adjustable levers na. So if makikita natin yung Bajaj Pulsar N160 dito sa Pinas, it just really got better because of these improvements tulad ng Google Navigation, tapos yung ride-by-wire, and yung kaniyang traction control patungo sa kaniyang TFT display, which means mas maganda yung ating magiging user experience dito. Now, if we're gonna talk about the S and SS difference sa kanilang mga variants, makikita natin dito that yung kanilang instrument cluster dito is nagkaiba na. So, yung kaniyang N160S is naka-LCD console pa rin, pero meron na itong Bluetooth and turn-by-turn navigation. However, for the N160SS, meron na itong 5-inch TFT screen with Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and live Google Maps mirroring na sinasabi natin kanina. So I think the 160S is an LCD digital display, and if ang N160SS naman is naka TFT display na. Which means si N160 at saka si N160S is magkalapit lang. However, for the SS is yung kaniyang medyo game-changing talaga. Next naman natin dyan is that yung kanyang safety and braking. Makikita natin dito that for the N160S is naka single channel ABS lang and no traction control. Samantalang kay N160SS is meron ng dual channel ABS and electronic traction control. So safety and braking wise, I think you're not gonna go wrong pa rin naman with the N160S. Pero N160SS is like a top of the line for the Bajaj Pulsar N160 na mga models. And lastly, yung kanyang controls and ergonomics. For the Bajaj Pulsar N160S is that naka-fix na kaniyang fixed control levers, and for the N160SS is that adjustable na yung kaniyang control levers, plus may-revise pa yung handlebar and seat setup for extra ride na comfort. All in all, experience-wise, I think mas maganda talaga si N160SS when it comes to what you are paying for. Kaya naman on our final thoughts, ang matatanong talaga natin dyan is that the N160SS over the N160S, I think, if bibili ka lang naman ng motor, I think napakaganda talaga ng na-offer ni N160SS kasi siya yung parang tipong motor na napakadami talagang specs for the price na hindi naman siguro magkakalayo for both of this. Prices might be different pag dumating na ito dito sa Pilipinas, but if the pricing of this motorcycle is almost the same lang for the Bajaj Pulsar N160 na nilabas dito sa Pinas, or magdagdag lang ng konti for the SS variant, I think marami pa rin naman talaga ang magko-consider nito, especially if you're someone like me na yung isa sa mga motorsiklo na nagugustuhan is the Suzuki Gixxer 155. I think this motorcycle talaga is napakaganda ng mga specs na ibinibigay na ino-offer dito for the price that you're paying. Napakalapit lang ng presyo nila for the N160 against the Suzuki Gixxer. So, if ever dumating man ito dito sa Pinas, I think mas ito talaga yung makikitaan ko ang potential na kunin or nabilhin kasi napakaganda din naman ng specs na ino-offer ng Bajaj talaga compared sa na i-offer ni Suzuki Gixxer for the price that you're paying. But forma-wise, I think Suzuki Gixxer SF pa rin yung natitipuhan ko. Pero if naked sports, I think the Bajaj Pulsar N160 SS is value for money that you will be paying. Meron na kasi itong dual channel ABS, traction control, TFT display, meron pang sleeper clutch. Pero ang downside lang talaga is naka 5 speed ito. So if ginawang 6 speed, I think mapapatawad pa yung kanyang torque, yung kanyang horsepower numbers. Kasi I think meron pang mga makinang mas malakas dito for the price that you're paying. Tulad ng GSX-S. Kaso nga lang, discontinued na yung motorsiklo na yon. So for me, if wala akong Suzuki Gixxer 155, I think I'll really wait for this motorcycle. Especially if I'll be considering this as a practice kapag nagugustuhan mo ng mga rap ng big bike na declutch. Pero kayo ba mga bossing, worth ba tong hintayin si Bajaj Pulsar N160 SS na variant? And if dadating man to dito sa Pinas, are you willing to buy these motorcycles for the price that it offers? And if so, pakilagay na lang dyan sa comment section. And if nagustuhan niyo yung mga ganitong klaseng videos, you can follow me for more. Like this video na rin and make a comment down below if meron ka mga questions or suggestions na pwede natin pag-usapan dyan together with the community. You can also support me by purchasing helpful products dyan sa mga affiliate videos ko, and always remember lang to ride safe and see you in my next video.